Good morning, and yeah, welcome to another one. It's dark again, and I am here somewhere. You can only just about see me. The bus is behind us. We're at another location. We're still up in Northumberland, and I know you can't see him, but we've got a bit of a group here. Look at this, a bit of a groupie session going on. Let's see if I can spin around and show you a few faces. Nope, we can't because it's too dark. We are at Northumberland. We are at St Mary's Lighthouse, which is over yonder in the dark. Again, you can't see anything. I'm not going to chat too much now because, like I say, you can't see anything here. So we're actually on the LVA mulled pie and mince wine meet-up. I've got the mulled pies in the car, and I've got the mince wine as well. She's been laughing at me for weeks saying that. Yeah, the sun's coming up. It's going to be about another 3/4 of an hour, and then the light will be up. We don't know whether we're going to get any colour or not. It's definitely looking interesting over that way. But yeah, let's get down to the coast, get down to the lighthouse, and I'll chat to you when you can see us. You coming over, wife? We're back on, and the camera's set up, and as you can see, there's a little bit more light on my face now. Not sure what the time is, but the sun's probably due to come out in about 15 minutes, I would have thought, 20 minutes maybe. We're not going to get any colour looking at all this cloud. As you can see there, it's pretty thick and heavy, so I don't think we're going to get any colour. And I'm not sure whether this image is actually working that I'm set up for. The tide's out, well out. I mean, it couldn't get any worse for the tide. Sunrise is at 8:32, I think, and low tide is at 8:41, something like that. I'm not being precise or anything, but I did check this morning. So yeah, you couldn't get any worse for tide. Look at it, it's just horrid looking because obviously there's no water around it. So we're trying to use all this rock formation, and I'm moving around really slowly, and I don't know what that was, it just flew by. Someone just lost a glasses case. Is that yours? I just caught this going flying past me. He just wants to see me walking on these rocks because I've got the wrong boots on, and these rocks are lethal. All right. Yeah, the rocks are absolutely lethal, and as I started walking over and realised we were coming down onto the rocks and the beach, I realised I still got me concrete walking shoes on rather than me actual landscape walking shoes, or me waterproof socks, or me wellies as I've got. So yeah, the camera's set up anyway. Camera's here. We're using these rocks, and I'm just going to move over this puddle. There's a bit of a funny colour rock here. Now, I've shot this in the past, and I will shove the photo up if I can find it for you. It was a few years ago now, and this rock's a different colour to the ones around it. But looking at it at the moment, it all looks a bit algae. It all looks a bit green anyway. There's a nice shot over there. I'm not going to say any of these guys' names because apart from Owen, I can't remember any of them. But he's set over on that side, and you've got some lovely lines leading through the rocks that way. And on the edge of the rocks, it's sort of giving you a lead in going over to the lighthouse. But again, it's spoilt by not having any tide on it. And this guy has been moving around in the background. He's probably got an absolute masterpiece. A bit like Denise, she snipes around in the background and she gets the really good shots. Like I say, it's all about the lighthouse anyway. And we're out for the day. It's about meeting, it's about getting out with other people, and there's quite a lot of people turned up. It is actually Boxing Day. I know you'll be seeing this sometime in January, but it's Boxing Day, so it's been a good turnout, really made up. Denise is way over there, over on the causeway, with some other folk over that side. Just watch these because they're dead slippy. But yeah, so just the shot is, let's have a look and tell you what we've got the camera set on. ISO 160 as low as we can keep it at the moment. F11, which gives you a bit of depth of field through the image, and then we're getting the clouds moving because we're having shutter speeds anything between 15, we're down to about 8 seconds now because the light's getting brighter. We're just going to sit and wait, make it up as it goes along. If the light changes, if anything happens, then we'll just scout around and try and set something else up. I may take a shot looking down from a bit higher, so you can actually see the rocks a bit more, so you're sort of looking down a bit, but then it brings all this rubbish in the background, which we don't want. So that's it for the moment. I'm not going to carry on waffling because there's nothing to waffle about. Yeah, we'll catch you in a little while. We're back on. I think I've got a composition I like now. I'm struggling moving around on these rocks. Don't get me wrong, they are seriously bad. That bit over there, I nearly went on my ass. And you can laugh now. He caught me. I was going. Yeah, the light's not happening. So I've come up with a second best. I'm looking for lines. Anything that works as a line, sort of taking you through the image. And I found this. This is working for me. I've got a little pool of water down here, which you can't see because you're looking straight down to it. And I've got a line leading you up that way. It's going up through that little crag there, going up that direction and off up to the lighthouse. So that's pretty much what I've got. I'm not sure with a polarizer though. I've turned the polarizer both ways. One way, the lines sort of disappear a little bit more and you can see through the water, so you can see the greens, you know, the algae underneath the water. The other way, you get the light on it, so you're getting the sky reflecting onto the water, but it's giving you more of a line. So I've taken a couple of different sort of styles, one with it on, one with it off, and one with it partly on. In fact, I'll do the partly on one again just to make sure I've got it, because I know I did the one above and one below. So yeah, I'm basically using the line to make the benefit, and I've come down really low. And at the moment, like you see there, you get all this horrible rubbish in between where there's no sea in there. But if you come down low, you eliminate all that horrible, just beachy bit, and you just start to get all these rocks. So the idea is using all these rocks, taking you over to the lighthouse. Yes, you don't get the sea around it. I know the water, the atmosphere of the water's gone, but at least we're getting a picture of the lighthouse with the rocks and everything that's around it, giving you some foreground, and then the lighthouse as a sort of an after feature, if you like. Colour-wise, the sun's definitely come up now. I'm pretty sure it's already up. It's over in the horizon. It's over behind these rocks, right over that direction. And there's nothing coming this way, so it's obviously thick cloud over there, so we're going to get no light. But this is not the end of the day. We're going to go to a couple of other places, going to have a look round. One place we're going to make our way up to, which I think will work in these conditions, is Blythe Pier. Blythe Pier, which you would have seen recently on one of my videos, which was taken over a year ago, and I've only just got around to getting it out. And yes, I did fall on my face, but I survived. This little camera that I'm talking to you on, as you saw, got pummeled into the sand. So if you haven't seen that, get and watch that one, because it'll give you a bit of a chuckle. It's very short days. We've only got a few hours of daylight. Sun up at 8:30, sun down about 3:30, 4:45, and that's it. Game over. So yeah, that's the shot I think I've taken this morning. I'll process it the best I can and hopefully it'll work. I do like the lines going through, and I do like all the different lines in the rocks as well. Everyone's taken similar sort of images around on the rocks, all using the lines for their benefit. So yeah, that's going to be it from this little spot. I'm going to make my way back over there to the causeway. I was on F11 again, been using F11 quite a lot in the last couple of days, just to give us some depth in the image really. ISO 160, I'm going to turn the camera off because the battery's already red. I have got no idea why I eat so many batteries. The battery's going to go on you as well, so I'm going to stop talking and I'll see you back over that way. See you in a bit. We are making our way over the causeway to come and have a look at the lighthouse. Because I've been down here on a few occasions and I've never been able to get over to it because the tide's always been just about coming in or in. So I thought I'd just come over and have a look at the lighthouse. Apparently there's some seals over the other side, so if there are, and there's plenty of them there, I might just put the longer lens on and see if I can get a bit of a snap of the seals for you. But really we're having another half hour or so down here, so we'll walk around this lighthouse and we're going to head off to the next location, which will be Cullercoats Arch. We'll go and have a look and see what that looks like. Don't know what it's going to look like on a low tide. I'm not from around here, so I'm not up on all that. But we'll go there anyway. At least we'll go and show Mr. O where it is, so if he's ever up here again he knows where to get there. You see he's here, Mr. O's with us, he's come up for us, and yeah, that's basically what we're doing, wasting a few minutes in a day and let the tide change. I still think Blythe Pier will probably be the best, but I don't know how far the tide goes out there either, so we will see. We've lost a couple of people, they've had to make a move. They've only come out to say hello this morning and do the first sunrise, which as you know, hasn't really happened. So they've had to move. They've got family commitments. Like I say, it is Boxing Day, so we don't mind. It was really nice to see a good group of people this morning. It really was. You see, we've still got a few with us coming up behind that way. I can hear the good lady wife chops into them. So this is it. We're nearly here now. Look, St Mary's Lighthouse. There she is. One of the most popular places on the coast up here. Oh, and I can see the seals. I can see one hopping around now. Don't know if you can see it in the distance. A little pokey up thing. You can see that sticky up thing. There's a little seal jumping around behind it. So let's have a look. See if we can get anywhere near them, or near enough anyway. This is typical of the brave landscape photographer. Look at them all hiding in this little shed together, huddling up, keeping warm like a load of seagulls. This is what we're all looking at the moment, seals. And I'll just leave my camera there for a moment. I'm gonna take you around here, but you can see the seals. There's only one, look, thoroughbred. Look, he's out here shooting in the cold and the wind while they're all hiding inside. Yeah, we've got some seals down here. We're not allowed to walk out to the marker point. You could probably see, I'm sure you can see him on there, just down there, just down there. There's actually one right below us here somewhere. I can't see where my fingers are, but he is there somewhere. So yeah, there's a few seals around. They're all in here. That's where they are, in there. Look, they're hiding in there in the bird hide. I'm going to go and change my lens over and yeah, see if I can get a bit of a shot of the seals. This one down here looks like he's poorly, but I'm assuming he's just hiding out the wind, getting down low and getting a bit of the old warmth that you can. So let's get the other lens on. Oh, come on out, you can come out. I'm hiding, she said I'm hiding. She's wanted by the police, doesn't want to be seen on camera. Right, I'm going to change my lens, see if I can get a picture of these seals. A few scabby seals on the beach, and look at everybody lined up against the wall. Anyone would think there was an otter having a whale of a time down there playing, but nope. Just a few seals. I've taken a picture of them. I'll put my longer lens on. I've taken a couple of pictures of them, and just to show you what they are doing. But they all look cold and a bit worse for wear at the moment. I suppose they probably are in the winter, even with that blubber around them. Might take a snap of the lighthouse while we're here, just because we can. But where we can get in a position where it works, we've got a bit of scaffolding and stuff on there as well. But it looks pretty cool. At least we've come up close to it now, and we've been here near it. I'm not quite sure what that is out there. There's a boat out there or something out there that's been lit up all morning. I don't think it's on fire, but it certainly looks like it's on fire. It hasn't moved anywhere and the lights have been on permanently, so it's strange. Still, the day is only young. Let's get a picture of this while the clouds are moving, see if we can get a bit of movement coming over the top. And then we'll head off to the next location.
Hi. Hi.
Look at this, the mince pies are coming out. Got the mince pies, look, the ladies have retired to the bus. We got ourselves our mulled wine. All the guys are here as well. They're all outside in the cold. We're brave photographers, we are, not like you mere women, girly things in there. Anyway, cheers guys. Thanks for turning up. Really good of you. This is what you're missing out, guys. Mulled wine or mulled pie. And it is still. Ooh, it's still. We're none of us are driving. Honest, none of us are driving. This is non-alcoholic, but no, it's really good. Cracking little morning. Got me mince pie as well. No expense spared. Audi. Typical Compton. But yeah, we're heading off to our next location. We're going to have this, and then we're going to move on because it's getting a bit chilly and windy just standing around doing nothing. So yeah, I'm going to eat this. Cheers, and see you in a bit.